Hi everyone, this is E. And we have Ashley here. Today I did the art, one of my sunset collection, which I'm really excited to share with you guys about the story behind.
And what did you create today?
So I did this, the little girl, and actually I might not gonna say what's gonna look like. Maybe you can leave to the audience see what's gonna be like at the end. But I want to talk a little bit about the. Sometimes I love the idea of have what's that called, silicone. Silhouette. Sorry, I was confused with that word. With the black and white style, mostly the light is on the background, and have subjects, either kids or a girl or animals that look at the beautiful sunset. I feel it's very special to me, and also one of my favorite time, like golden hour.
Oh yeah, that is definitely your favorite hour. So what, near the end they'll see the finished product, but what inspired you for the finished product?
Actually, I don't know if you can see from the scratch, but mostly I did this art based on they're sitting on the trash mountain. The reason I did it is because I think a while ago I watched some documentaries about how much trash people create on the earth. And actually, a few days ago, I watched this YouTuber. His name is Mr. Beast, and he did a project that he helped clean the dirtiest beach. I remember I showed you that.
Yeah, he did a beach cleanup.
Yeah. And also he did a donation for plant trees on the planet. I think it's very meaningful because it make people aware that the earth is getting dirty because so many factories and so many industry thing and produce so much trash, and we just don't know and how it's going to be more dirty than before.
Yeah, and how people should be a bit more mindful of themselves when they go out and pick up after themselves, leave it cleaner than they arrived, right?
Yeah. And I just hoping that this art can represent maybe some of my feeling that that we have so much trash and so many things that we produce to fill our needs, but in another way that there are a lot of things that we need to be taken care of.
Yeah, but in the end, it's also when you look at the painting, you can make your own interpretation. So, are you gonna continue doing a set like this, more eco-friendly related, earth-friendly related paintings?
You know, since last time I donated my art to the turtle, what's that called? The sea turtle non-profit company in Hawaii, right?
In Hawaii,
yeah. Yeah, and I started thinking like maybe I should get to know more of those organizations that help the environment.
Yeah.
I mean, part of your passion is also want to be what's that called? Environmentalist. Yeah.
I just think it's really good that we're mindful of our earth. I mean, you don't have to be a vegan, you don't have to be 100% recycle friendly or anything like that. Just be mindful that the earth gives so much, so we should give a little bit back.
Yeah, very good point.
So do you have any ideas for your next project for this style?
For this style, I was thinking that maybe I can create something about couple, because I keep doing that of, the person and the animal. I saw this art that there was a raining night and a couple was holding umbrella and walking down the street, and the background was nature. So I was actually inspired by that art. Maybe I want to do something like that since I lived in New York for a little bit, and I feel so different compared to New York and LA. One is extremely like a city-like, but another is like with nature, mountain, everything. So I feel like a lot of people live in big city, they are very stressful and they want to be close to the nature, but maybe they are used to or tired of the schedule, so they can get way off the city that easily.
Yeah. I don't think it's that easy when you have a really tight schedule nowadays. Everyone's really, like, what is that called? Hustle culture. People are so busy with their lives, they forget to take time for themselves.
Yeah. I mean, you lived in a small town before, so what is the big city for you?
Overwhelming.
Feel like, yeah.
Overwhelming, overstimulating, but also there's a lot going on right now in the city. It's really good. There's so many things to see, so many different type of cultures compared to a small town. So it's really nice. But do notice a lot, because since there's so many people, like compared to your photo, it's a huge city. So of course there's a lot of trash because there's more people to accumulate trash.
Yeah. And I remember we went to Long Beach, right? Not too long ago.
Rosie's dog beach with our puppy.
Yeah, and it was not very clean.
No, it's very dirty. It's very, very dirty.
Yeah.
I think because of what are they called? Those ships out there?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe all the trash.
Well, also we see a lot of the trash are mostly plastic, like bottles or snacks, plastic.
That's true.
I remember you told me that you actually wish to have like maybe a project to clean the beach.
Yeah, specifically Rosie's dog beach, because there's so many kids there and there's a lot of dogs there, and I don't want it to harm those people and the animals.
Yeah, even maybe doing a volunteer group event would be very beneficial for the beach.
Yeah.
And have more people aware that maybe can, just clean the beach, and whatever you do a picnic, you just, bring the trash with you, something like that.
Yeah, that'd be really nice, and hopefully domino effect, so everyone else will see it and say, oh, I want to do that too. So any other plans for nonprofits for you?
I did this nonprofit meaning to help like animals from shelters. And we did it really well for the last event. And we were planning to do the next event in the park and maybe draw more awareness for people that we can, plan to bring some animals to people who need especially help, and those animals can be from shelters.
Yeah, so they can gain a purpose. Both people and the animal can have a purpose. So going back to the art, I like bunnies, but usually the furry kind.
Yeah.
So this one doesn't look very furry.
Yeah. So if you want to ask me why you draw this one that's not furry, for me, since they all sit on the trash mountain, and mostly it's like the electronic kind of trash, I feel like nowadays people do produce a lot of electronic product, and I don't know, I feel like this kind of art make me wonder, maybe in the future there are no animals has fur.
So you're saying no live animals?
Just well, that's what I'm saying. No fur animal, just a robot.
So it is a robot, or is it not a robot?
Well, it is robot. If I want to completely give the answer, but I want a more like audience to see that, and I kind of want to draw the awareness of people can definitely produce maybe perfect animals are robot because they are coded and they can do perfect order for their masters.
So do you think people would like having a perfect pet?
Well, I think there's no perfect pet, but I don't.
You said the way it's coded will be perfect.
I want to do the, what do you call this? I don't know how to call this. Quotes, yeah. I want to do quotes of perfect. Because people, for example, saying like, my, what's that called, natural animal, they keep getting sick, they die, they need to poo-poo, they need to whatever. But a robot animal could be perfect with quote.
But what about the personality?
Coded their personality there.
Do you think it'll ever happen in the future?
It's already happened now. When I was in primary school, I think I saw those robot dogs.
I had those too, but I got bored very easily.
Yeah.
Because it was not like a real animal.
Yeah. Well, maybe in the future they can make it really real.
It's kind of scary though, right?
It is very scary. Or, like the movie Terminator, right?
No.
Yeah, you haven't seen that movie.
I'm uncultured.
Okay, it's a really good movie and talk about robots that kill people.
Oh, so these robots, the bunny is gonna take over?
Anyway, so I actually thinking that the bunny robot I draw, she was looking at the little girl, and she had been taking care of the little girl, but probably there are way more story behind it why that happened. Anyway, that's all for today.
I'm looking forward to this new collection. I mean, it's a part of your sunset collection, but more of the environmental collection.
Yay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night.